Okay. Thank you for joining us. Omochineke. You are highly welcome to our today's live broadcast right here from our homeland Radio Biafra here in Biafra land, where I am broadcasting from. Thank you, Omochineke. You are highly welcome. I remain the fearless Ipob evangelist Mazi Maduabuchi, alias Okwanyono by Barrister Jofo. I am from Ndiabo. Ndiabo is in Aniri. Aniri is a local government in Odriba province, Biafra land. I am a homeland broadcaster under Ipob. Nnamdi Kanu is our leader, and he is still incarcerated in DSS solitary confinement, illegally detained. And that is why we, Ipob, and lovers of freedom and those that believe in justice are standing shoulder to shoulder with Nnamdi Kanu, and also, on the same hand, making sure that our land is protected from the agenda of the enemy to bring war into our land, as they keep using their agent to be shouting, "We are at war with the Nigerian government. We are with war. We are at war in Biafra land." That is what they want to do, telling them that our army is fighting them. Our army is fighting Nigerian army. There is nothing like army. That is the last bus stop of the war. We have defeated them. Nobody is ever talking about, hey, they will jail Nnamdi Kanu. If they catch him, if Buhari catch him, he will jail him for life. All of them have run away. All of them. Nobody remembers it again. None of them remember. They will jail Nnamdi Kanu. He will not go again. They will jail him. Was they able to jail him? People cannot even differentiate jailing him and illegal detention. Do you understand? That is the same way people cannot differentiate victories in court and disobedience to court order by the government. These are confusions among our people. When they come, they will tell you, are you still believing in court? Are you asking us, are we believing in court? Are you mad? Have we not been securing victories in court from 2015? The answer is yes, we have been securing victories. So why are you asking us, are you still hoping in court? What we are witnessing since 2015 is disobedience to court order. But they tell you, they told us, you will not get victory, you will not get justice in your precious court. We have been getting justice. We are talking about court. Separate court from government. We defeat them, then they disobey court order. And that is our weapon. What we are gaining, or what we have achieved with the disobedience to court orders by Nigerian government, even if we fight war 3 years, we cannot get them. We cannot achieve it. Are you aware? If you are fighting war with Nigeria, they will not allow you to have a presentation to the UN or any part of the world, because they will never allow you to have a weapon to present to them. I mean something that you present to the world and say, this is our reason of fighting. No. But today we have something to present to world governments and every other countries in the world. Disobedience to court order. It is a superior weapon to confront and to destroy Nigeria, attached together to extraordinary rendition. If you fight war, you cannot get it. Nigeria and the British, they will lie against you. They will throw chemical weapon in Enugu, throw it in Ebonyi, and tell the world that Ipob was manufacturing chemical weapon, and eventually it exploded. And that's why how you will see that they kill people in Enugu. They died like that. You will be saying, no, we did not manufacture chemical weapon. By then, you are gone. And that is the word people want. Can you lie? We don't know how to lie. Nigeria can lie. Our weapon is truth. And that is why we are confronting them in the open. Their court is the open war. They cannot run away from it. That is to tell you we know about what we are doing. After confronting them in their court, securing these victories, if they now say no at the end, then if they say that the devil's alternative is the best, we are ready because we never removed war from the battle. But one thing we told our people is that we will not act like fools because criminal does not start from their moving point and start shooting. That is stupidity. In self-determination, you will endure. And that's what IPOB choose. But there is war in it. But at the moment on your self-determination, you have the right for self-defense. It is applicable. That is why we can never be at war with the Nigerian army in our land. Rather, Nigerian army and their police, every other securities are invaders in our land. But the agent provocateurs keep trying to alarm the world so that they will have interest and accept the demands of Nigerian government or their applications to tag us terrorists. Do you understand? He keeps shouting. Biafra Liberation Army is fighting war with the Nigerian army. They come to kill us. We are killing them. We are collecting the ammunition. That is stupidity. That is stupidity. There is no country that declared the army. No country launched the army. It is an illegal criminals. 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 Criminals have no illegal. Criminals. These are criminals. You must declare your country before you launch army. If you launch army, you must protect your boundaries at the same time. When somebody come up and tell you they launch army, and the army they present wear Nigerian army uniform, they come up with Nigerian police rifle, and they put on Biafra cap, then what do your mind tell you? You will know that this is a very serious instigation. And then Kanu said, you will tell me to declare Biafra. And when we declare Biafra, the day we declare Biafra, at that very point, that very moment, our armies will be unveiled. At that very minute, our boundaries will be protected. Do you now see that the army will now operate under Biafra? Not in Nigerian territory, you declare army. When they have barracks, they have police barracks, they have army barracks, they have naval barracks everywhere in our land. They still tell you they occupy the land and they must defend their territorial integrity. But when you declare your country, they knew that boundaries have been breached. Do you now understand? That is why at the moment, Nigerian army are invaders in our land. If anybody tell you we are at war with the Nigerian army, the person has been sent by the government. There is no army confronting Nigerian government or Nigerian army here. We are in the court with them. If anybody said that the army of Biafra is fighting with the Nigerian army in Biafra land, the person is working in the interest of the government. Because they are now giving the Nigerian government the grant to invade our land and kill us with impunity, by having a reply to the world that they are here to fight an army, that they launch an army. But where IPOB destroyed Nigerian army is because we did not launch army. And that is why all their operation here is invasion and they are committing genocide here in our land because there is no army to confront them. We are demanding for Biafra or fighting for Biafra under self-determination and we have the right for self-defense. But we do not have army. And that is why we call it self-defense. If you launch army, it is no longer self-defense. You are at war. And that is why we refuse to click to that agenda of the government. And the enemy is frustrated. Do you understand? Thank you. They used to tell you, they will jail Nnamdi Kanu. Nnamdi Kanu will be jailed. If Buhari catch him, 8 years, we defeated Buhari. Buhari even died in 2017. All his criminal gang, Mama Daura, Esa Funtua, Abba Kyari, and so many of them died. It is a few criminals and the Tinubu that arranged and planned for the kidnapping of Nnamdi Kanu. The same Abba Kyari was there when they planned to go and kill Nnamdi Kanu. The same Tinubu is involved. This very Tinubu. People thought they are going to beg. Are you begging Tinubu? Are we going through trial? Is Nnamdi Kanu facing trial? These are the things we need to deal with. When we are dealing with our enemy, we tell you to get out from the road. Hey, don't go to court. Don't go to court. The political solution. You will not get justice in your precious court. They started quoting Cho Ayoba for us. You will not get justice in your precious court. You will not get justice in your... But we have been getting justice. Aaron Abadunda, Justice Ademola of the Federal High Court, Abuja, 2015, December 20th, discharged Nnamdi Kanu unconditionally in Nigerian court. 2016, Justice John Soro of the Federal High Court, Abuja, also discharged Nnamdi Kanu on the same particular matter. They still took the case to the court of Justice Ahmed Mohammed, the Fulani man. He told DSS to go and obey the previous court rulings. They still go to the court of Bintanyako and granted the high conditional bail. And we met up with the bail conditions and they ended up going to go and kill him in his house, which failed. Then, at the same time, they started planning to kidnap him. Today, they extraordinarily rendition him into Nigeria. Now, UN have discharged Nnamdi Kanu. Nigerian Appeal Court have discharged Nnamdi Kanu and acquitted him. Nigerian Federal High Court also discharged Nnamdi Kanu. Then, who are those people that have been asking us, are you going to get justice in your precious court? Separate justice from disobedience to court order. What you will be pointing out is what Nnamdi Kanu and IPOB all knew. We knew that Nigeria disobeys court order. We have been in it. We know how to fight them. But the only thing is that that very weapon that Ojukwu have that gave him the mind, when Nigeria upturned that very agreement, he now, when the people ask him, let us be on our own, he knew that he had a weapon. Aburi Accord agreement. But do you know what? The British now block him from presenting such agreement, which is a great weapon. Do you understand? By labeling us rebels. Label them rebels. And with every other lies that he's after oil, he's after this, he's after that. After this thing, some people that were supposed to help us, they now join Nigeria to fight Biafrans. Now, because they brought war in our land, there is no more chance to bring out that Aburi Accord agreement. Though Ojukwu was going, there were several meetings in Africa while the very genocide was going on. Ojukwu was meeting. He met with African Union. He met with so many of them. Zik was even going with him then. Right? Now, but they refused to hear that. Now, this time around, IPOB was able to be patient because our fathers have fought and protect this land and give us a boundary and also give us a flag. Our duty now is to be careful and guide the efforts of our fathers so that they will not blackmail us and succeed. We know they will blackmail us, but to succeed, they will not. That's why they ended up tagging IPOB terrorists only in Nigeria. We are not terrorists in any part of the world. Do you understand? Only in Nigeria. And it was illegally declared by their court. They never allowed to hear the case, our suit, our counter-suit since then. That is to say, we are not terrorists. But during the time of Ojukwu, they succeeded in telling the world that Ojukwu are rebels. Ojukwu and our fathers are rebels. Do you understand? So that is where we are. And now, our very weapon now is the very court order. Now, when we secure these court orders, Nigerian government was busy sending and building, sponsoring, facilitating and protecting agent provocateurs. Eberima, Simon and their gang, to make sure that our people see our land as a war zone, so that our people will embrace violence. Our people will embrace war. They were using the emotion of our people. But without knowing that immediately Nnamdi Kanu was kidnapped, the war went out from our land. We took the agitation away from our land. Our duty is now to give our people in Biafra land information on how to save their life from the Nigerian security agencies. Because immediately he was kidnapped, we knew that we need now is to draw the attention of the international community. Our people in Biafra land have already heard about Biafra. They have protested. They have been killed. They have been kidnapped. Now, immediately our leader was kidnapped and renditioned into Nigeria from Kenya. We now move the war away from here so that our people can concentrate and know where the enemy is coming from. What they did was to tell Simon to say there is war in our land. They never move an inch in any part of Nigerian land. They never. They keep telling you, Nnamdi Kanu say burn down the zoo. They keep burning down Biafra land. They tell you they take action to free Nnamdi Kanu. It never harm the Northerners. It only harm us. They tell you they do this, they do that. It never affected government. It is only on us. The same thing Nnamdi Kanu planned and took away from our land. They brought it so that the Nigerian army that are here killing us, they will now validate their operation here. They will now tell the world that it is right for them to be here. But IPOB peaceful conduct completely destroyed Nigerian army's presence here. Because they have no defense. They have nothing to tell the world that it is their reason of being in our land when we have no army. Now, because they wanted us not to go to court, they said we should destroy Biafra land. Hey, Monday sit at home, Monday sit at home, Tuesday sit at home, Friday sit at home, Sunday sit at home. These are the campaigns they made. Hey, don't listen to Radio Biafra. All these things, they said you must take action, free Nnamdi Kanu, but they never move an inch. IPOB have been taking action, moving to Abuja, stand within Nnamdi Kanu. These people remains in Biafra land, killing us. Killing us. When they kill, Nigerian government will say it's IPOB that killed. They never take responsibility for complete 2 years every Monday. They never. Only to show the world that there is war in our land. A war that IPOB have systematically moved away from our land to international community. Why pressure is in Abuja? But these people brought pressure in our land. Torturing our people. Kidnapping. They say they're in charge of ESN. Only to legitimize, to validate their criminality in our land. So that if our people see them in community, they will say that ESN, the IPOB, our people will now leave them without knowing that they are criminals. All the criminal head that was killed by Nigerian security agencies, which they claim they are their ESN, they never remember them. They never cry about them. They never read their picture as their hero. No, because they know they are criminal. Baby Bush is not ESN. Baby Bush is a thief, was a criminal. Double Lion was a criminal. Odumodu was a criminal. 50 is a criminal. All of them are criminals. But when you target me, you saw us celebrating the council. You saw us remembering Mama, what is it called? Waka Waka Biafra. You saw us remembering people. We never see these people celebrating Baby Bush, celebrate Double Lion, celebrate Odumod, celebrate all these criminals. Because they know they are criminals. They knew they are criminals. What are the duty of this criminal and their gang leader, Simon Ebrima? Is to make sure that our land is on pressure. So that the whole attention will not be on Nigerian government. They will divide attention. That's why Nigerian government keeps sponsoring their media to keep talking about insecurity in the East. That's why recently they told Simon to say he's leading an army that is confronting Nigerian army in Biafra land. He started saying that they are at war, but they are not publishing it. There is no war here. Rather, we have invaders in our land, killing civilians and their Nigerian army. They are Nigerian police. They are not fighting with anybody here. Rather, they come here to kill our people. When they kill them, they will say it's IPOB ESN that they killed. That is the duty of Simon, to draw the attention of the enemy. This very page, the very new page, right? Facebook page. We don't block people there. That side is different, that place. Come, I'm broadcasting live from there now. If you are auto criminal, that is a place where you can come and say whatever you can say. That very page is a free zone page. Come. Can I address your brain? Open your own page. Thank you. We must have to thank Okike before we continue. Thank you. Ona why matucha ya ko ta wana mahajiji. Ichi na madu ile ga wonyo. We support criminality. Chena family ni na wendo hide. Because your family, you see criminal, you support them. You think IPOB will support criminality. But in another language, Nnamdi Kanu, whiter than white and whiter than snow. So if you burn down KK, you are now whiter than white. If you burn somebody's motorcycle, are you whiter than white? If you kidnap a Biafran and tell them to give you money, you are ESN, are you whiter than white? If you raise funds in the name of ESN, when you are not in charge of ESN, are you whiter than white? If you collect 5 million naira from Nnamdi Kanu and say that you create a Facebook, what is it called? Social media platform that will be better than Facebook. Tell me, are you whiter than white? If you tell people not to listen to Radio Biafra, that you launch VOB, are you whiter than white? If you tell people not to obey IPOB leadership, which is in the oath they took, are you whiter than white? This is what we are doing here. If you go and destroy okra of our women in the market, are you whiter than white? Do you now see why all of them are very, very frustrated that IPOB have never confronted any politician? We don't kill. There will be disgrace in the open. At this point, you can see the point. I will analyze. All of them are disgraced now. Hell, they will join him. They are not listening. Nnamdi Kanu is not listening. Nnamdi Kanu will listen. Now, today, where are we heading to? Judgment in Supreme. Not on trial, no. Challenging his illegal detention. Not trial. Not trial. We are above trial. Nnamdi Kanu is above trial in Nigeria. And look at now. It's amazing. Nnamdi Kanu was Ibana Mazi again. Nobody can jail him. Nobody can convict him. Nobody can do anything. The same thing with IPOB. Nobody can jail IPOB member. Nobody can do anything. He is nothing. He can only illegally detain us. Nothing, no. What is there Ezin? One day, Ogwaelo Charaburu weapon. Nuku weapon. Obey Kotoda. Weapon. Ojuku Jinkia Buri Accord Agreement. Hanjun Oge present here. Today we can be able to present our own. Because Nanye Manye. We present our weapon to every table in the world. Look at it, Nigeria is not obeying court order. Look at it, Nigeria is killing us. Upon that, we demand for referendum. They are still killing us. They are not obeying court order. They have freed our leader. They are caught. They are not obeying it. It is a great weapon. Ojuku have his own, but pretend said he's a rebel. And they blocked him. Today, IPOB is in all those countries. We are submitting our application, our complaint, everything, our exhibits, our weapons to every table in the world. We cannot travel from Biafra land to what is it called? Kuwait. No, we are there already. We can't travel from Biafra land to Germany to go and deliver message to German government. No, we are there already. We cannot move from Biafra land to US. No, we are there already. That is where we pin the enemy. It's no longer that one British will go and will run to them and lie. It is a great weapon. But the enemy told us earlier, stop going to court, because Nigeria was signaling them to make sure we do not continue in court. We are being discouraged. We refuse to be discouraged. We refuse. Because we always win. Unless you are not IPOB. Somebody will come and tell you, you will not win. That somebody will win you. Where have they ever won IPOB? Who? Have we ever lost a battle? Show me one. Show me one. Thank you. Narekele na rotuto na ojama na mbulelo na richisi ibuchi na di rebi ebi imeleze mgbochie. Imeleze udo, imeleze mmeri, imeleze amara, imeleze ihunanya. Nara ekele nara otuto n'ihi na ebuchi n'aha gị chi ukwu okike abịa mara pụrụ ime ihe niile we have prayed. Ise thank you. Yesterday was my birthday. Nna message karịrị ebe niile n'ụwa niile complete. Ma dị confused. Mụ amadịghị sef. Ọ na m gara hụ na m na I started seeing message. Nsi Chineke ọ dị eziokwu. Now I send message. Ọ dịzi egwu n'ebe niile. Ma dịgodu ndị kwagodu mgbe m dị ndụ. Ọwụ mmadụ nwa a na-akụ inyo. Ugbu a m dịgodo ndụ. Yesterday IPOB kwagodoro m all over the world. Dịgodo ndụ hụgodo otu a ga-esi eme mma nwụọ ma ọgodo gọọmenti mee m arrest. Picture ma agbagodo ebe niile, vidio agba ebe niile, ma dị oke ebe ọbụla m nọ. Right? Do you understand? Thank you everybody. I appreciate. We move. Ọ gwụchala. Nnamdi Kanu si glory ahụ na ndị ba ya ma anya. Ni ha ma ụlọ elu. Glory and honor. Your child will go to the market and tell us his child will go inside the market and say, my father is in Nnamdi Kanu. And people will go inside their shop and start packing their goods and giving to him. Glory and honor. Nke anyị wayo. Ka egbu onye ahụ gbu. We move. Thank you. Thank you. Aiji Madanala. Thank you. Yes, now share it very well. The Islandian. I think you see the pictures on the screen. That is IPOB pinning the enemy down. They are frustrated. Go back to the campaign of those petty criminals, which may all of them during trial. Then after Nnamdi Kanu was decided and acquitted, new people will continue. You had somebody they call Udele, that one, the human trafficker from Turkey, who came back from Turkey, the one involved in the attack in the Jofor's house, Chukwu Kofebu. Right? Udele. You see, if Nigerian army kill, he will say it's IPOB. If Nigerian army bombard, he says IPOB. You see how we frustrated them. They wouldn't have been doing this have Nnamdi Kanu been jailed. Have you forgotten that Dokubo turned to a content creator? Where is Dokubo now? He became a content creator only to attack IPOB and then Nnamdi Kanu. Where are they now? Can you show me a single IPOB family member that is a convict in any detention in Nigeria? Show me. None. This is a wonderful battle we have fought. If you don't know what we are fighting, share back war. Are you mad? The fact I got away by plan to pay an honor. I will not we not plan, it's foolish. They brought war here, you never tire. The same thing happened. They forcing war here. It was like even he tried to cross over to go and do something there. No way. But IPOB is clever. See how we don't cross them. See how they are running. Now they now turn against, because I told our people Nnamdi Kanu and IPOB is too clever. Immediately our case was hard in Supreme. Bam! We came up with press release to cross Nigeria that we are ready for talk, for referendum. And our negotiation door is always open. And IPOB will continue in her peaceful conduct. This is to cross all the allegations Nigeria is carrying out. And again, to pin Nigeria down on their already planned lies. Because immediately we are heading for judgment. International communities and so many governments in the world will start calling Nigeria and say, it is time to negotiate. It is time to negotiate with IPOB, meet with IPOB, negotiate with Nnamdi Kanu, discuss with him. They knew that this very adjournment till December, it is the time to do so. Because the court will never do otherwise than to discharge Nnamdi Kanu. And when you discharge Nnamdi Kanu, the next thing is referendum. And that is why IPOB presented it. Nigeria started telling you that IPOB is begging. This is what they have been targeting, to say that IPOB is now begging them. But IPOB have destroyed them in their court. Our court, the Nigerian court, discharged IPOB leader and acquitted him. That's the end of Nigeria. Now, we left them to see if they can bring any amendment grant of appeal in Supreme. They wasn't able to bring it. Now we wait for them. Immediately our case was heard in Supreme because they have been avoiding to hear it from November 2022 till now. We keep following them because immediately it was heard, it now become, that is, authentically registered in Supreme. You cannot throw it again, throw it out again. You must give the judgment. IPOB now up cross them. We are ready for talk, for the freedom. Because if the world call Nigeria and say, talk with Nnamdi Kanu, they will tell the world that he is not ready for negotiation. They will lie. They will say IPOB is still fighting. They are still fighting, killing us in the east. They are still killing army. They are still killing politicians. They are still killing. They are still kidnapping. That's what they will present to them. But we are too smart. Immediately we present this, Nigeria have nothing again to present. Now look at what they turn again. They run away from that one. Look at the headline, what they wrote on their paper. We don't want to exit Nigeria. Tinubu's government needs us. IPOB cries out. This is Nigerian newspaper. Do you understand? Now you see how frustrated they are. You see it? You see why we've double-crossed them? Because they wanted to be lying to the world and say we are not ready for a negotiation. Because in any battle you must negotiate, both with your parents. Unless you don't want to voice out. Immediately you disagree with your parents and voice out. You are expecting a middleman. Somebody to come and ask you what is happening. That person is the middleman. Do you understand? A middleman. Why did you voice out if you don't need somebody? Whether you are shooting gun, whether you are destroying something, you need a middleman. But the enemy will always sponsor some criminal to tell you, no, they want to negotiate. So even if you are fighting, Amazonia need negotiation. They need a middleman. They need the international community to come in. That is negotiation. To come and ask you what is happening. Now do it like this, do it like this. Okay, let us talk. Wait, that is negotiation. Negotiation is not when they give you money, bribe. No, you must talk. Is it because Nigeria allowed us to reach to this level? They are supposed to talk with Nnamdi Kanu for long. Immediately appeal court decided and acquitted him. They are supposed to talk with him. Even during his trial, that's when they are supposed to bring the case down. When they bring this back, they will now go and talk. But they thought they can join him with their rubbish. Excuse me. Why is it that nobody boasts again of jailing Nnamdi Kanu? Etoyanga. Where are those people? Are you sure Tinubu is going to release him? So you no longer say, but he has been convicted. No, nobody can say that. Because had he been convicted, that is when you see that Tinubu is in charge. But for now, Tinubu have no power. He have to direct their Minister of Justice to give DSS order to free Nnamdi Kanu, as simple as that. But as for the court judgment, Tinubu have no power than to obey. That is why if you see somebody begging a president, an individual, to obey court order, to obey their constitution, are you begging him? If you believe in Nigeria as a governor, you tell your president that your own constitution has been truncated by the DSS. You remind them. You stand up and defend your Nigeria. That's why I don't take anybody that says an elder. Until the other day, I heard from one of us, an honorable man from Umuahia. The only man I have seen who say free Nnamdi Kanu based on court order. Obi Agwocha. A every other elder is, we are going to beg Tinubu, we are going to meet him, we are going to beg Buhari, we are going to discuss. Hey, insecurity, let us be on round table. That's what Soludo was talking. That one person should be released, and that person is important, and that person is Nnamdi Kanu. He needs to be with us on that round table to discuss insecurity. Was Nnamdi Kanu kidnapped because of insecurity? Or no? Only what the mad insecurity. Was there no insecurity here before? If no, then why the checking points? So is it IPOB that brought checking point, or is it launching of ESN that brought checking point? What brought police stations and checking point? What brought our complaints over killings? Is it not IPOB that started complaining? Because you have been killing our people before IPOB came. Now, because Nnamdi Kanu is in detention, you are now calling insecurity, so that you end up in granting him bail. He will not be in the danger of the enemy. Because the sergeant acquitted is that when he come out, he can travel to any place he like. Somebody says he's an elder. He tell me to belong to Nigeria. But you cannot confront your government. You are even a coward in your country. He said that this is your compound. You just do like some people that brought us something here. They say that if you want to meet God, you follow somebody to meet God. But all of you are from the same God, the Father. He gave birth to all of you. If you are a criminal or you have been offending your father, go and reconcile with your father. I cannot belong to the compound and I go through to my God from somebody's hand. You said the person pay price, I will meet God from somebody. Then I do not belong to that compound. How can the same father give birth to us? If I want to meet my father, I will now go through this elder brother to meet my father and tell him my problem is a lie. I must go and reconcile with my father. I will know what is the problem and solve the problem. Then I gather to God. That is me. I go direct to my God. On me and auntie. Allow me to go to my God. Simple. So, how can the Igbo elders always beg on a case we have won? Now we call for the freedom to cross them. Why is it that they have not come up to say we are supporting IPOB or call federal government to listen to IPOB? If at least this one can stop insecurity. No, they must attach Nnamdi Kanu to insecurity. So that they will now say we are discussing with Tinubu. He's going to free Nnamdi Kanu to stop insecurity. What is our business with insecurity? You have been here killing us. Before Nnamdi Kanu was kidnapped, you killed the consul. So was it the kidnapping of Nnamdi Kanu from Kenya and his illegal detention that brought to the killing of the consul? You went to kill Ejiofor, you killed his PA. So was it Nnamdi Kanu in detention that sent you to go and kill Ejiofor and kill his PA and burn down vehicles and put fire in the compound? No, we want to know. Hey, insecurity is a lie, because all this shout is because IPOB neutralized them. That's why some people now tell us that there is IPOB Nnamdi Kanu new lead council. New lead council, excuse me. Okay, no. Do you understand? I'm back. Do you understand? So that is the issue. What they want to do is to divert the attention of the world from our already secure victory. Now we'll start talking about insecurity, because they set up the insecurity. IPOB is too clever. When we move away the war from our land, they use infiltrator to say there is war. There is war. We are doing something. We are donating money. Our men must do something. Hey, men must do something. As if Nnamdi Kanu is in Enugu or in Owerri or in Abakaliki. I don't know. Is Nnamdi Kanu in Anambra? He's not there now. He's not in the Keke. He's not in the motorcycle. He's not in anywhere they are burning. They keep torturing our people. All the market, they went and they stole something. There's no Nnamdi Kanu there. Because we know this game. Even if you use Biafra flag to paint your teeth, turn your eye to Biafra flag, Oga, evil is evil. If they say you are agitating for his own, you are agitating for your own. Do you have your own land? The whole land is the land of Biafra. Yes, agitate your own, agitate for your own. I don't know about what kind of agitation will be taking the life of our people, not even the agitator's life. But to those that are not involved in the struggle, those you are fighting to defend, are the people you go and kill. What IPOB signed is that instead of them to go and kill our people in community, let them kill us. And we'll be proud to report to the world that they kill IPOB members. But to the invasion of our community, to kill our people, we have even endured all these killings of IPOB so that these people cannot be killed. How come, after enduring all massacre of IPOB members by Nigerian army, Nnamdi Kanu is now in detention, and somebody turn around to come and kill our people at home? They say they are enforcing it at home. It is for Nnamdi Kanu's freedom. I don't know about it. It's foolish. Do you want to justify it? Are you mad? God will punish you. People were endured and saved. Had we retaliated all these killings of IPOB members, do you think that these people should be alive? They would have bombarded these communities that Simon is bringing war today. He will not come and, if Hope Uzodinma sent his criminal gang to go and kill a politician now, or House of Traditional Ruler, he will say it's us, Biafra Liberation Army. But when they were killing people on Monday, they never claimed. They never. You saw Chikedezem in Tanzania. This is how they have been going. You saw all these places. Okay, did you not watch a video where this Azoka, the criminal woman, was commenting? They show one flag hanging somewhere. They put Bolombolo. They say it's Biafra house in USA. But IPOB family protest, only protest. They will even decorate the ground with a flag. Just desperation. Ask yourself, if that is the Biafra embassy or house, where people just gather and put balloon, that's all. Azoka was talking. Hey, we are here. It's a Biafra house, Biafra embassy in America. Flag and no favor. Common IPOB gather. Do you know how many flags used to be there? Common that we gather. So Biafra embassy get the flag worn and I confirm one very no flag. In a protest IPOB in any part of the country, in a flag, desperation again. Oh, whenever the man ran back, it was if you are a magician, Tirabage was an open in Biafra land. People are gather and they dog. So anytime you eat people gather, it's not that Nande gather there no with you. Just hang us with people are there, Kahana what I name and I cause Biafra. Only no Biafra again. It does not mean the hair goes on. This is just rubbish. Desperation. Canada again. Now Biafra embassy in America. Let the go man on Pama. Mad people. Thank you. Thank you. Aji Madana. Oh, when you about this? Have you not heard the main agenda of the enemy? Take over. They told you that the DOS is after position. That the DOS never appointed any of themselves to any higher position. It's only one person that says he's a disciple. He's a spokesperson. He's everything. He's a government in exile. He's a prime minister. Prime Minister has told you that Nnamdi Kanu is his leader. How can a leader of indigenous people of Biafra lead a prime minister? You know, when you see people in their foolishness, they don't know that he came to onye ko shebe or see do your own. Onwere ala inwere Chineke kpọkwa ga ọkụ. Onwere ala inwere ihe awala Biafra na see do your own. Ejila aha Nnamdi Kanu ari ga were aha mpa gị anụ mpama do your own. Nnamdi Kanu does not lead good two groups. Chineke kpọọ ọkụ idiot. Anụ mpama. Dakwa ebe again ka m laa gị n'iyi. We continue. That way I'm struggle again on Facebook. If you see IPOB that is fighting under self-determination, doing campaign on media, somebody in an armed struggle declare army, Abiano name broadcast. Lawyer. What is your business with lawyer? You launch army now say free Nnamdi Kanu around our body. What is your gun doing? Take your gun to Abuja. You declare government in Nigeria, declare armed struggle. If you are not a Biafra land and now sit at home, are you mad? Sit at home in civility. You want somebody to listen to you. But you don't want us to go to court. You call for civility for government to listen to you. That is political solution. When you call for sit at home, it is political solution. But all of you are foolish. How can somebody that declare armed struggle always on broadcast? And a man struggle na broadcast. And a man struggle if we are in armed struggle now, will you see me here? Even as you are seeing me here, do you know how many places I've evangelized today? Do you know how I fight? Every moment. You know how I need an after media. After media, I get Bruno. That is how we fight. That is the pattern we choose, self-determination, and we are doing it. We don't fear anybody. And we're not the same thing. People don't know I'm strong. We're behind on WhatsApp. They voice note. Now WhatsApp. They threaten a lawyer. Somebody know I'm struggle is waiting for death of court. Free him. Free him. If we use self-determination to secure death of court, somebody will sit at home on the date of court. Around our body. You don't believe in court. I secure your date of court. You just sit at home. I say, but I say, is it to free Nnamdi Kanu Chideko? Are you mad? And when date of court, those why secure date of court. He just sit at home 3 days before date of court. And the day after the court. Meaning what? Did you go to court? Are you under self-determination? You declare armed struggle. You declare army. You declare rubbish. Then you are still waiting for court result. Meaning what? That is nonsense. You look at us both Twitter and here. But you that have gone every time Twitter and Akash. I don't want Twitter and to challenge government. Mba. I will be their end. Only Sigi will be the end of IPOB. Was able to love for Kanu. Nnamdi Kanu IPOB a mono. When you will now signal Uche before, when Simon Eberima will signal Uche before, signal George Onibe, signal Obidio Bienu, signal Dokobo, signal ABC that contracted him, he will now tell them, I will be their end. Some idiot will think he's talking to them. They don't know he's replying their contractors. When they ask him, after discussing with him, he will now come to broadcast and say it. He will be referring to IPOB leadership. You will think he's referring to them. You don't know that he's just telling you his job. They recruited him to end IPOB. That's all. But when he said, some idiot to guy, someone ever say he will be their end. He will be their end as if he's talking about DOS. Don't you know we decode it? When Lai Mohammed called him and said, this IPOB media warriors is disturbing us, he will not tell you, I will destroy IPOB media warriors in 2 weeks. He's talking to Lai Mohammed, not us. But his mugus will jump up. Yes, yes, he don't know he's replying his contractors. As if we don't know what is happening. Anompama. Thank you. I name self-determination. Onye ji egbe m name broadcast ebe iko in aka here. You know self-determination. Are you mad? If I will delete, I will block you. Somebody in jail will be a comment on Facebook. Are you mad? Are you foolish? Have you seen ESN address the media? I'm sorry, we are doing something. We are raising funds. We are doing well. Ozubi media, you have nothing to do with self-determination. You have nothing to do with civility. You take your gun to Abuja. And I will go on our queen. Let me read the main agenda of the enemy. We have frustrated them. No more jailing Nnamdi Kanu. No more gossip. All of them are now deaf and dumb. All of them are frustrated. Judgment can nature. Highest you jump up with your frustration. No, don't say Nnamdi Kanu. That is frustration. You are not the judge. Your voice is too low to compare with court judgment. Let me read for you. Is it not the criminal? Don't you see his tweet? Don't you see the main agenda? Let me read it. The criminal in Finland. Do you know who I am? I go from state to state. Preach Biafra. In a message determination. If I see you here comment rubbish, go to Ebin Abwebe. Go and do your arm struggle. Arm struggle I want na media. Arm struggle is not on media. Go on WhatsApp on your voice note. Oh my pama. Oh your arm struggle. Hey, we are doing something. We declare army na Facebook. So I want to Ejebe now home here. What am I doing here? With Ejebe. In our ESM here. On one year now here. Ejebe. They are suit. I say, look at your face. So give my Ejebe. You get it smooth. Eat the pancake. You have gone. You got the one man. A same name now. Imagine you request me rompo. Somebody touch up pancake. You are being running a arm struggle. Mad people. Let me read out from the idiot and analyze his stupidity. Breaking. The criminal and the treacherous age of form, that is Simon Ebao. I want to read as he wrote it. I want you to see it in the open. To see the agenda. This is people that declare you and armed struggle. Then look at their war. But if you have gone, the sound of the bullet should be your voice, not to gossip. Look at him. Hey, where are you? Struggle. Ndara Chineke Boroko. Unu chere no ga mecha unu ihe na amata. Ejiofor may think that he has succeeded in using Alo Ejimako, and because they think they have succeeded in manipulating Mazi Maduabuchi to drop Biafra. Do you see allegation? Do you now see the allegation? Now you see the overthrow. Hey, DOS is after position. The DOS is after position. The same DOS is for calling him our leader Nnamdi. This one now say he have dropped Biafra. Since Nnamdi was kidnapped, he never visited him. He never sent delegates. They never care. They don't know where he's spending Nnamdi. They don't know where is he having any problem. They don't care. Just to be using your mind. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. We move. We continue. And for that reason, it is time, every time it is time, for them to kill Alo Ejimako because he frustrated them until now. Do you understand? Do you understand? You see the rubbish. Then we want to continue. I want you to get the agenda. Just listen to Simon Ebirima. He said Nnamdi have been manipulated to drop Biafra. He never discussed with him. Do you understand he came to take over? Now you understand it. Now you are envying Simon, so we envy him with suspending Monday sit at home. No, what is the envy? That IPOB suspended Monday sit at home. Because I'm now brokers later. So IPOB, we started envying Simon, jealousing him, fighting him by suspending Monday sit at home. So we suspended Monday sit at home. It was envying him. No, now that is the starting point. So you don't know that IPOB suspended Monday sit at home and Simon called them criminal that they collected money. Then I ask you, what is his business with the Monday sit at home that the DOS planned and suspended? How come it makes them criminal? Was sit at home Simon's agenda? Now I ask you, who is now jealousing him? Who is attacking him? He started attacking IPOB leadership because they obeyed Nnamdi Kanu. Then I ask you, what was his starting point? Monday sit at home. Then where is the jealousy come? Are we jealousy him because we suspended Monday sit at home? He called us criminal. From there he said he's in charge of ESM. From there he said DOS should get away from him. From there he said that the DOS, he have sacked them. From there he said he had been Nnamdi Kanu handed Biafra over to him. Now I ask you, so had DOS not suspended Monday sit at home, Nnamdi Kanu will not hand Biafra over to him. So Nnamdi Kanu handed IPOB and the ESN over to Simon because DOS suspended Monday sit at home. So all this attack on IPOB leadership from Simon because we suspended Monday sit at home. So you that supported him, you did not jealous DOS. You did not envy DOS. So you did not blackmail the DOS by attacking them. I'm asking you. So it is when we come to tell our people the truth, how IPOB is. You say we are envying Simon. I should support him. Support him to blackmail IPOB. What have he done that I should support him? To tell you last year, November 9, that he will launch you Biafra phone line, internet. He will launch you your own internet. He will launch you your own phone network. Did he launch it? He told you he launched M branch. Is that what I'm envying him? Did he launch it? He says he's in charge of ESN, but he's not. Is that what I am envying him or jealousy Simon? I want to know. He said he sacked DOS on the 27th of February, yes, 2022. That DOS will not exist from 28th of February 2022. Is that not DOS? Is DOS not there now? He said he declared no flight zone in our land. His flight not going. He said he declared no politician in our land. Is politician not here? He said he declared no election in our land. Is there no election? Was there no election here? And another one will still hold in Imo. I want to know where we have jealousy. That he started attacking what we have endured in IPOB. There is nothing we did not see and endured. They were shooting us in Ipob. We called them, they said no. They were shooting us in Headbridge. We called leadership, they said no. We should not retaliate. These things were endured. They were shooting us in Aba. They were shooting us in Iguacha. They were shooting us different places. We didn't retaliate. Our leader now was kidnapped from Kenya. And you now call us cowards that we should not, we have not started killing Biafrans. Did you take your word to the north? Did you step and inch into the land of Nigeria? All your violence is in our land. And that is your point of blackmailing IPOB. You say we are cowards. Then where did we envy him? Where did we jealous him? You that said, I ask you, have you ever seen the woman raise fund with the name of ESN? Do you understand? A criminal who came here and they manipulated your brain with lies. I ask you again, what was the starting point? Because of Monday sit at home, we suspended it. We campaigned for it, we suspended it. He said DOS collected money. Is that where we jealous him? Who is not jealous him? From there he said we have that position. But he said he's a spokesperson. Where is the state of the nation brokers? Where is it? All of you idiot. You don't know I was following Owazirike. He told me Obama will sign Biafra. Bill Clinton is there. Hillary Clinton have approved it. George Bush is there. W. Bush have signed it. Don't you know I had it? I was there. I preached Biafra 2001, 2002, 2003. Are you not away in the markets under my son as an apprentice, a small boy? We have seen we are into freedom fighting for long. Somebody came. We organized something. We say we no longer use it. He said we collected bribe. Are you involved? Were you in the plan? When we say no, don't do this. Don't use the name of our leader to do this. We have been provoked to this, more than this. This thing now you are seeing now is not provocation. To what IPOB have been seen. Don't use our name. Don't use IPOB. Don't use ESN. Don't use Nnamdi to do anything rubbish. They said, no, leave him now. It is for free Nnamdi. I want to ask you, tell me a house that does not have rules. Tell me an office that have no rules. I want to ask you. Do you understand? Some people will come and ask you, what did the Simon do? Oh, that was suspended Monday Saturn. He called IPOB leadership criminal, that they collected money. Show me evidence. No one. Now look at what he's saying. You heard when he was campaigning. Hey, they no longer give them money. We are now collecting all the money. So that was the attack. So we were attacking him then. You must be a fool. Madu hichora yo putana oto menege of announcement. So I hear so all these radio Biafra broadcasters, they cannot boast. Gwagina Biafra war fighter will be Biafra land tomorrow. On Nigeria ki dey to run. Call the British. Kebi season go. Onye ki dey run. Nigeria that say crude oil. Or hacking na harass. Abagina na harass Nigeria harass. A tree that have lasted for 109 or 110 years. Now 109 years. Since 1914 till now. Ima no we go ngborogo ojo ngborogo eji asheto. Ohun aka na agbadire gbe elu na junction. We tell you to stop. He say why you are envying around agbadi and eyi Nigeria egu. Nigeria ki dey egu. Come on, Zuzu. Hey, our war fighter, our warship. We meet with South Korea. I just meeting with Russia. We are going for Israel for a security meeting. What the Kishimbaka doing? Each and Nigeria one day na matter. Emmanuel Hajashime. Do you know how many oil companies are here? Na me man. Or why cheap because share okay they will label around about. Ke only na harass. Or Chevron or share. Cohesion. Ke ba ni label na no way. What is their business? Or you keep flowing. Destroy Nigeria in their court. Then you have disarmed those people that are taking your oil. After the battle, immediately Nnamdi is out from detention. Immediately, Ehuna was ego. Ewuni nendi in Elanya, ebido somewhere. Excuse me, Nakataji. Oputana was ego. Ewe sronye ku ego. Kata ibugomo. Do you understand? This is a battle line. Nnamdi Kanu ga-eso ndị na-achị ụwa n'ọnụ oche. A discourse or udo. Now such names should not be polluted. Ina bia akọ inyo. Odogwu ga no na akụ Netanyahu. No na akụkụ Putin ha. Ndị odogwu. Ịchọka ya na terrorist president na anọ. Ịchọka ya na ndị ezigbo mmadụ n'ọnụ oche. Because you are evil. Ị na-achị pollute ahụ odogwu. You have onye jiri ọnwụ mmadụ ọnụ mpa. Kiji ahụ ya na-egbu ndị Biafra. Ezi m support Simon. Chineke kpọọ gị n'ezi ụlọ gị ọkụ. You must suffer. Ịma ihe anyị digoro. We have endured it to this point. Nigeria is panicking. We have frustrated them. Look at the news that writing. We don't want to exit Nigeria. So you are just killing us for nothing. Nonsense. Because we don't cross them with the referendum. We refresh the brain of the world. You know, they don't know that when we discuss with international bodies. They don't know. So after we have rounded up, we now come up to cross them and say we are open for talk. They started panicking. They now say, IPOB is now begging to see if they will turn our people against us. Hey, is IPOB begging Tinubu to negotiate? You can only write those things and succeed 1967 to 70. Not now, we are here. Look at what Nigerian media is writing. We don't want to exit Nigeria. So what do we want? We want to marry Fulani. God will punish you. You don't want to exit Nigeria. Ndara. You plan with it, P2B, it fell. You are now singing song of a defeated idiot. Hey, we don't want to exit Nigeria. Tinubu's government needs us. IPOB cries out. Fake news. Why is it to go there? Look at what Okubo said. Look at what is his name? Ezawo said. Look at what all those people are jumping up. And they are Chandara, Uche Mefoleya, George Onibe no there na Bara, Maka O IPOB me George Onibara, become a madman. O IPOB, la George Onibe ne. He's a madman, George Onibe Onyara. Just listen to any George Onibe talk. And go closer to a madman around your village. Compare the two and see who is more madder than each other. Onyara village is more honorable than Onibe. Thank you. So baby, I got with the video Onyara share ya. Why no Oka man ga tape in Onyara village unu. Go and tape it and share instead of sharing Onibe. Thank you. These are people in your honor. Here, why no China restore Biafra hapro man. I look at I push my anwa. I have here. That's why we are calculative. Here, all Arufo. I have to Cairo for again. For what? Yeah, our father stopped this thing and we asked question. We investigated. Since I can't break yoke, the whole obstacle that stopped our father from finishing this building. People are telling us, what are you doing? Do you know what they suffered? Do you know their weak point? We studied their weak point. And you want us to fight under your emotion. You must be dreaming. Simple. Nnamdi Kanu is already discharged already. Just that Nigeria is promoting IPOB in the international community with the disobedient to court order by proving to the world that IPOB is right by disobeying court order. That's all. Just our God is just using them after all. Right? Our achievement under 2 years, even if we are in gun battle for 5 years, we will never achieve it. Confidentially, we go from country to country. Confidentially, we move from government to government. Confidentially, because we have worked hard. Nobody sees us as terrorists. One day, we have succeeded. We have succeeded. That is the only way Nigeria have weapon to blackmail us, so that we will not be presentable to any government in the world, so that we will be smelling, so that our face will be showing black. Charcoal. Nobody will cherish us. But today, anywhere we knock, the door will be open. Because of what? Our endurance in maintaining self-determination. Why is it that where they say they gather in America, Ebedima is not there? He will never go where they are, anywhere they gather. Anywhere, even if they call meeting, he will go on Zoom. He's a terrorist. No, his people don't even know. He's a terrorist. He's a terrorist. Can you... Okay, let him gather somewhere with the pictures. He can't. Don't you know no channel with photo? Photo in the use window secretary. Can you get us the new picture of Eberima on freedom fighting? Mad people. I met you here on a matter. Thank you. Let me finish. That is rubbish. Let me finish his rubbish. Make sure you share the program. Oh. Thank you. Thank you. Let us continue. Please inform them. That is Eberima talking. Inform them that their last battle is already lost. Do you understand? Simon Eberima. He's not talking to Nigerian government too. He's talking to Nnamdi Kanu and Ipob. Thank you. No Biafra will listen to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Get the agenda. This is the agenda. Get the agenda. Simon Eberima. No Biafran will listen to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Forget about all these things he's adding now. You see this place I did now. Put the full stop. Then let us go and play Ludo. The remaining one I want to read now is a Ludo. But now you have seen the main point. Then let us finish. Let it not be as if we stop on the road, on the way. Just to read it again. No Biafran will listen to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu if he tells anyone or black, that is Biafra Liberation Army, ESN. He writes ESN BRF just to bring ESN there, to drop their weapons. Do you understand? That Nnamdi Kanu will not take these people to drop their weapon. Then did we tell you that Nigeria want to create rival for Nnamdi Kanu? Somebody that will be countering all that. Did we tell you? But did we also tell you that we know how to neutralize them? We also told you. And then, these people that are saying this thing have never tested the God of Nnamdi Kanu. Ask them, if Nnamdi Kanu had been in detention and be voicing out to defeat them and their criminal gangs and Nigerian government all the way from detention, what are you going to do to Nnamdi Kanu to counter him when he's being released? Let us still finish the Ludo. We are just playing Siki here. This very one we are reading down is just Siki. Let us read it down. To drop their weapons, we have crossed the Rubicon. But IPOB have crossed Rubicon for long. 2015, IPOB have crossed Rubicon. Do you understand? 2015, we have crossed the Rubicon. Thank you. Yes, he doesn't go to gathering, he go to Zoom. He's a thief, he's a criminal, he's unpresentable. So after he cannot be in the meeting of the criminals, he will tell you, I meet with Russia, somebody that cannot meet with his people. He will now meet with the South Korea. So if Nnamdi Kanu is out or his IPOB is here, will be opening embassy. You will not see Chike the same. If Nnamdi Kanu is out, you will not see Nnamdi Kanu. Very Zoom meeting. We have crossed the Rubicon. Every attempt to sabotage the Biafra liberation by compelling Mazi Maduabuchi to stay somewhere in Nigeria and direct the Biafra army to drop weapons, we hit the bricks. Now, he now wants to bring the brain of his mugus again. Now, after writing this thing, his brain telling him that his mugus will understand that he's attacking Nnamdi. Now look at his final conclusion. To draw their brain back, to calm them down. You know, and follow him up. Look at the next one. After writing this thing that they will not listen to him, he now knew that some people will be angry now with him. Now look at where he come to digest their brain. Because their brain handle and we ended up by saying, he said, will he hit the bricks? Now let us read the one he want to use to calm his mugus down. Release him to us. Did he put leader again? Did he put our leader again? Did he put our leader again? Did Eberima put our leader? No. Then let us continue. He said, release him to us. As immediately he said, release him to us, his followers will now, okay, he's still within Nnamdi. That is why Eberima, Simon brought this one. But at the first point, he have told you the main thing. This is just to cage their brain again, to say, okay, he's still within Nnamdi. Release him to us. Listen again. Allow him to travel to Finland. He still come back to the same agenda. You see how he's working on their brain. After he hit them, he will know that they will be thinking. He will now say, release him to us. After saying he will release him to us, he will know he have captured their brain. He will now move again to attack Nnamdi again. You know, that is how he drives them. That's why they don't understand that we are very, very dangerous in mind. We can decode anything. Now look at it again. Okay. Allow him to travel to Finland to have a table discussion with me. But him doesn't travel. Simon doesn't travel to go and meet Nnamdi. He never meets him in detention. He's here telling you what happened in detention. He's here telling you what happened in legal proceeding. What happened in legal team. After all these things, he will not take instruction from anybody in DSS. I have launched M branch. I'm in charge of ESN. I have launched VOB. Don't listen to Radio Biafra. Don't obey DOS. Don't obey. We are now autopilot. After all these things, you still believe he's fighting for Biafra. Now he's now telling you that Nnamdi, if he comes out, that they will allow him. Not that he should come and meet him. They will allow him. That is to say, what they discuss with Southeast politicians is that Eberima should continue in his criminality so that Nnamdi will be released under bail. Now he told you that Nnamdi will not be, they will not keep Nnamdi in a place in Nigeria, and he will be giving order for them to drop their gun. Now, you may think that he's referring to DSS. No, he's not referring to DSS custody. He's talking about releasing. If you release him, as he discussed with federal government, that if they release him under bail, he will be in Nigeria. That's what Simon is leaking here. But we said no. That is what he's trying to leak as a secret. Right? Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Do you understand? He continued to say, I will read that place again. He said, release him to us. That is in Nnamdi. Then allow him to travel to Finland to have table discussion with me. But he did not have table discussion with you before you started criminality. And you cannot travel to see him. The same way you open embassy in America, he wasn't there. PM. Madam Azoka was speaking, she want to speak like white men, white women. They mounted a small flag on a wall, on a pole or a wall. They put to balloon, bolom. But if you see IPOB protests, you will see flags. Even a human being will be struggling to show himself because the flag will cover everywhere. But to Biafra embassy, a prime minister of Zoom prime minister. Nnamdi Kanu go to UN, Nnamdi Kanu go to EU, Nnamdi Kanu is going everywhere. But they open embassy. The terrorist did not appear because he knows he's a terrorist. When he come into, he speak from inside his room. He will tell them, I meet with South Korea. Ask him to come to where you gather. No, I am on Zoom. I am on Zoom. Prime Minister that opened embassy, he wasn't there. About one criminal woman, as an Azoko, or a book, and a Do you understand? Now, I want you to follow up. Let him discuss with me. Now, he said, without this, he have come back to the war. Do you understand? Before December, now this is to deceive his followers. Now that he put before December, to think that he loves Nnamdi Kanu. Now come back again. We will smoke everywhere. Do you understand? But he told you if Nnamdi Kanu is not freed in December 15, 2021, Nigeria will burn down. Have you ever been to Okene? Have you ever been to Otibu? Have you ever been to Lokoja? But they have been killing Biafrans since then. Nigeria have never burned down. Thank you. Do you understand? Where have you ever seen a Berima gather with people? Anompama. Did you not see Tigedism in Tanzania the other day? Mad people. And embassy Biafra, na America. The same people that told you they want to free Nnamdi Kanu. You know, they are going to have lunch. You know, they are a state of the nation. And the Mexico state of the nation. From there, always army. How about free Nnamdi Kanu? From there, he removed DOS. How about free Nnamdi Kanu? I'm struggling on Facebook. I want to make self-determination. Biafra media, Biafra self-determination. Oh yes, I have way. I Biafra media, That's why I don't want to see any of them. If I'm struggle, go there. Not on media, not on Facebook. I know I'm struggle ever. In our home, Bazonia, in our home here, I'm struggle. I don't be no self-determination. That's why you see us here. Only one I'm struggle. Declare army every time we no broadcast, every time we no every time we no na coin you. I'm struggle. Show me ESN page. Show me any broadcast from ESN. Just they are not army, ordinary vigilante. But army. Every time somebody idiot or say they are gentle. Onyami, a talkative onyami, content creator, onyami, army commander, content creator. He wear Biafra cap, wear Nigerian army uniform, and they carry Nigerian police gun. Is now Biafra Liberation Army. A comedian. Namago Ibasu, Namagi Ibasu, Umwe Bodema. But you see the idiot, they share the video. IPOB will never get such a video from, had it been, let us say ESN should give out a video. If ESN makes such comment, ESN media department make such comment, that idiot, he says they are unknown government, unknown government. They are when you home that idiot. Biafran and now. na-enwe ụlọ ha bi anyị nwa na-ehi n'ụlọ na-aga ọfịs anyị na ofu idiot na-ehi n'okpuru moto na-akpọrọ nwunye mmadụ n'ike ekpere masị ya yi akwa ọ sị na ya wụ jentụ na-ebe ịhụrụ go onye isi amị Naijiria ebe ọ na art comedy talkative jentụ ọ ga-ekwugide okwu na vidio a na-evidio ya ịnwa anwa n'anya ihe awụrụ ESL. If you make short video, IPOB will not post it. How can we post a foolish video of an idiot who cannot talk? Otu aka Simon ji sị na Innocent George army commander. Innocent that cannot address local government chairman. Innocent George would army commander Biafra. Len army commander ya frustrated idiots. So abịa men no akpọfta anụmanụ na asị na gentle ka ọ bịa mee address. Because there is no man, there is nobody, just gather criminal, able phone ways. Idiot apụta nọrọ ụta asị na ya wụ gentle. Na yawa gị, na I will burn down Nigeria. Ị ka na will, you will. Comedian. Hey post, man ya na-eme ihere. Unknown government. Upon non-government, somebody senior army, says they can have a non-government. How can you be Biafra army, Liberation Army, and you are now a non-government? I don't know, have you disgrace so I feel on a great kind of here. He share your such video, it can share your puzzle. So you cannot code that idiot. Code him very well. At least he gives short address. At least you're convinced to some idiots. Can we get here the idiot to the person how gentle? Os big getting on the your command and got what to Bakasi. Your command got what to Bakasi. Near go at that. Other art of ma. Can got what on yours? Onye ochi na-amaghị eme address, onye ochi onwe ihe ọma ọ ga-eme mmadụ address. Temple is a thief. A thief. You can join IPOB with it to hide your criminality. If you are a chop tape, that's why our leader, there is nobody. That's why you cannot hold us. That criminal, you may be a criminal, you join IPOB, we discover and sack you. You cannot, because when we call on Nnamdi and say, I want to join an IPOB family meeting where I am now, but I did not see any. Nnamdi will say, start one immediately under my command. He knew that when IPOB gather, we will discover you are a thief, we will remove you. But you will be the starting point then. That does not mean that your criminality will hide. No, now. Do you understand? Imagine one day now. On a wife put charge to Hala. Again, what's the question again? How was it? You are a fool. Do your own. You are an idiot. You are stupid. You have collected your own. Or pick one point and argue. Thank you. Thank you. Pick one point and argue. You are an idiot. You are a fool. You are going to a Biafra network. Thank you. Now internet. November 9, 2022. Hey, details are coming. More details are coming. There will be Biafra. We'll launch our own internet. We'll also launch our own phone network. Simon Eberima. DOS, you overthrew, you removed, you conducted vote of no confidence. 27th of February 2022. You said they will end 28th of February 2022. Radio Biafra will end 28th of February 2022. IPOB Media Warriors will end 30th of October 2021. Ọkwa anyị na-agba mmadụ ose n'anya here. Anyị agbago mmadụ ile ose. Ele Nelly, ele Nsima, ele Ụwa Sofia, ele ha ndị anyị gbara ose n'anya na-achọzi. A na-ahụzi ụzọ. Anyị lagi n'iyi izuzuru gawa. Ebe anyị nọ now, ebe dị ọgụ nọ now. Nigeria is confused because the lies they will lie against IPOB. We have not crossed it with the referendum demand. Can you see again? than to write this thing here. Now, we don't want to exit Nigeria. Tinubu's government needs us. So IPOB, Tinubu government needs. Nigeria, IPOB, you can fight IPOB. Thank you, my sister. Thank you. I'm Ogwalo. I'm not happy I go there. Kochana channel. Lanya. Ayana Bakatapot. Hey, Abatamiananku. Abatamiananku. Abare Batiananku here. Nkunde Nana Bataria 7 to 70. Ibiakwe Batiananku also. Ofela, Dereba, Oga, IPOB are rubbish. Ọ bụrụ na nnụnụ agaghị enwe ndidi ka anyị gaa n'okpuru osisi ma ọ bụ okpuru nkwụ gbaa ya n'obi ya gafee nnụnụ fly. Onye nke ọsọ oshebe. I prove why he's a berima now. I call him a berima. Call me now and talk your own. He said he's in charge of ESN. Is he? No. He says he declared Biafra a launch branch. Is he? No. What is a berima? A berima is a thief. Onyoshi. He raised funds with the name of ESN. Did the devil man do it? No. Now, he said IPOB leadership are criminal for sending Monday sit at home that they launched. What is the business of Simon with Monday sit at home? What brought blackmail of leadership? What is his business? He's a thief. Oya, tell me why I am a berima. Tell me now. I call someone a berima. Is he not a thief? From free Nnamdi Kanu, he launched army for you. From free Nnamdi Kanu, hey, they envy Simon because he wants to restore Biafra. From there, he's not telling you Nnamdi Kanu come and see him in Finland. Thief. He not tell you Biafra, he will not listen to him. Thank you. Do you understand? I'm frustrated. Come and bring points of argument. I see you say you are a thief. You will say you are a fool. You have not eaten. Look at your face. Look at the people doing freedom fighting. You are this, you are. Come and argue. Pick out a point. No, you are IPOB. No, you are radio Biafra. Superior argument. No, you are faculty. Radio Biafra. We studied what is it called? Critical thinking. I saw in Radio Biafra. Now, faculty of superior argument. I go fish shake away. Thank you. Look at where Nigeria is dying. Thank you. Simon, nobody knows his history of life. Nnamdi Kanu expose his history of life. You see me, I tell you everything. Simon, he is now telling you who is good. Somebody you don't know his way of life. Tell you who is evil, who is good. Before Nnamdi Kanu will tell you who is good and evil, he have already told you his life and the life of his family. The way that is how you can do before you say somebody is evil. Somebody you don't know his life, he just come up and start condemning people. And you ask me, what is he doing? What have he done? What is wrong did he do? Hey, support him. Support him to destroy Oku. To burn down Keke. Is it Nnamdi Kanu in the Keke? Ndoshi. IPOB went to Abuja, you call us cowards, and you are killing at home. Thank you. Without picture. Kamlaze Yadi. I'm coming. We move. In China, China language, Facebook. My argument. Anybody that follows Simon, mind you, you are in armed struggle. You have no business with Facebook. You're gone. Your gun is the sound of your voice. You don't protest. You don't tweet. How many tweets does Amazonia make? in a IPOB that is under self-determination, if we are here campaigning to the world, you will be here. Do you think I will leave you? I can never set mirror for Ebony. I will set mirror for Ebony. You must be a fool. Makara na bam je set Ebony mirror. When a mirror set Aranketa, Kona boom where they make a noise. I will block you, Zuzu Sheba, and then man struggle here until you may brain. Thank you. When I'm a man struggle. In a man struggle on Facebook. Ndine mam struggle, ndine self-determination, name campaign, name tweet. Ibaraka na Facebook. A man I today, but you not see me here. If IPOB have gone, will you see what am I doing here? Talking to who? Will I shoot my screen? Will I shoot my phone? I will be in the battlefield fighting. Thank you. Oye ti kwala kita miro biko. Tim kita miro noise ade no log. Obido gbawo onwe e chori generate noise. Chopo ha na me broadcast e mara bia. IPOB le send me be with 2000 men. I have preached ebe nwere more than 25,000 people. Mo aja kam ga drag ta microphone. Fearless. I drag microphone. Another man with problem. As a pastor, burial. Microphone is no longer his business. I took over the mic. If you confront me, you are the enemy of the people. If you try to come and drag mic with me, you are enemy of the people. Also, Father. Also, the best thing you know, my mic, immediately I say something within 4 seconds. Not the mic, no problem. What are you going? What you told them? How are you going to Matthew? My mark. They have it in the house now. Ecclesiastes, Kongo Gasri de Soche. Oh, with the Bible. They have Bible, they read it. What I am telling them, they don't have the book in their house. It happen cannot down rich. He will not hear it tomorrow. But he in a Bible, they have it, he have it in his Bible at home. So he will show your own, but my own, he will listen to it. When you are preaching before the burial of the person, nobody will bring out his phone to video you. Immediately I pick up the mic. Everybody will come up with camera phone. You will come up with my camera phone. Thank you. After doing this thing, Simon Eber, accommodate him now. We sack him before him accommodate Onyosh. He demand. We sack George Onibe. Is accommodate Onyosh now to be a member at all. A thief. Thank you. No, Biafra, there will be a Biafra court. No, there will be a court provided by Biafran government that will look into freedom fighting issues. And IPOB family members, many of us will go to jail. And every other people, some saboteurs, some will be sentenced to death, some will be convicted, terms of jail. Some will go live jail. Some will go, at least we'll start with discipline. But genuine freedom fighters that have fought in some issue, who fought to the end and have issue, yes, the court will rule, but they will tamper justice with mercy. Though you may be convicted, or you may be jailed with fine, convicted with fine, right? But we must be the example. We must be the starting point to tell Biafrans how we want our country to be. There will be no malice. No malice. So now, they are reshaping. The duty of Simon, why they were pushing to prove to you that they have army, is because they want to be taking responsibility of every crime committed by Hope Uzodinma, you know, he have issue with Dokubo. That is, Ebubago is no longer intact like that to carry on crime. So what they want to do now, remember in news that the Army General is, Lieutenant General is missing in Imo. These are conspiracies. Remember the bombardment in Okigwe. These are conspiracies. These things they are doing is because they have told this man to say they launch army. On the process, they now come up, any political attack, they will come up with that criminal that says gentle. He will say, well, we are the people that did it. We told you. I was there watching you. I was watching you. We are the people that did it. It is a lie. They did not do anything. These are political, that was political attack. But they have been recruited to take responsibilities. But they never take responsibility of Monday sit-at-home criminality. All the years, all the time that Nigerian media, their army and police target on IPOB, we have never seen someone in his gang come on media and debunk it and say, no, stop giving the glory of autopilot to IPOB. We have sacked them. They never do so. They will leave it. When IPOB come up with press release to counter the allegation, they will say, why are they talking now? They have suspended it. They should leave it now. We are obeying it on our own. And that is the will of the people. After it fell from by IPOB fighting to remove our name from the list of the IEP on Global Terrorism Index report, which we knew that all those things was arrangement of Simon Ekpa with the federal government. I have been in different units, I'm still going, and I've been in different coordinators meeting, and I'm still going, and I keep asking our people, have your coordinator ever commanded you to go and burn down keke? They said no. Burn down motorcycle? They said no. IPOB family members. Have you ever go and enforce it at home? They said no. And I asked them, who committed that offense that they tagged IPOB number 10? They said Simon. I said, okay. Why did they not come and debunk it and said it was not committed by IPOB? Why is it that they did not go to Global Terrorism Index and said, tag autopilot there. I am their leader. I am ready to be called terrorists. IPOB leadership are not ready to be called terrorists. They are cowards. Why is it that Simon did not do it? Okay, now, when they put our name in the list of the 10 as a number 10 in the list, do you know that Nnamdi is automatically there? Do you know that Nnamdi will no longer, the world will not talk about him? Had we left that there? Do you know that Nigeria would have used it in Supreme Court as amendment grant of appeal? Do you know that they would be using it to confront any international community or president that called them to free Nnamdi Kanu? They would have referred them to Global Terrorism Index report. That to convince them that Nnamdi Kanu is a terrorist, they should not ask for his release. After all, they are listed in the Global Terrorism Index. Simon committed it. But he loved Nnamdi Kanu to be free. He put him in a problem that had IPOB not fought very hard, our name wouldn't have been removed there. By now, Nigeria would have been jumping up on this upcoming judgment. Because they have amendment grant of appeal. But now, they are weak because they have no amendment grant of appeal. What about the election? It was another one they prepared for amendment grant of appeal. Had there been no election in Biafra land, Nigeria has succeeded. But all these things we fought. Who did all this in Simon Ekpa? Free Nnamdi Kanu, no election. Onye Jegbe. Ige Jegbe gegawa DSS. Gagba agabia no eba na etimpu. Ana Jegbe abia akọ inyo. Ana Jegbe abia akọ inyo. Rubbish ụmụ anụ mpamalra n'iyi. Mmadụ jide egbe ya bịa na akọ maka lawyer. Akọ maka lawyer na akọ ihe ọ ga-eme lawyer. Are you foolish? Invade DSS office. Thank you. We have defeated them. See the gossip on the screen. In a judgment, in a IPOB referendum demand. The referendum demand is to deploy them. Because we already are in talk with the UN. And we are ready. So, we know that UN will signal Nigeria. And they will tell them that IPOB is not ready for negotiation. So that's why IPOB come up and allowed it to the world. So Nigeria is now, they shrink, they go back because that was their weapon. If you call them and say, negotiate with Nnamdi, they will say, no, he's not ready to negotiate. His followers are causing mayhem in the East. Now IPOB came up with that president. He said, we are peaceful and we continue to be peaceful. We are ready to talk for referendum. And if Nigeria refuses to do this, we will continue on our civil disobedient approach. Civil disobedient to fight. We will use civil disobedient to confront Nigeria. They never said they will pick up arms. Do you understand? The same thing foreign media asked Nnamdi Kanu. If referendum fell, what next? Nnamdi Kanu said it must be referendum. That's where he beat them. He beat them. They were expecting war. They don't know that is from Faruku, a prince that refused to add prince in his name. A prince that refused to add prince in his name. If referendum failed, what next? It must be referendum. Hi, Nnamdi Kanu, mboss ajụjụ amụsị na ọrụ agwụla. Ọ gbago ya pin, nwa bekee na-ele ya. Nwatakịrị nwaanyị nwa bekee na-ele Nnamdi Kanu. Mara na onye adị egwu. As I bet you will be calling for arms, soliciting for arms to support you. He said that is the language Nigeria has. That is the language they understand. Nigeria there no IPOB attack. That the IPOB present is the referendum. Since here they want us to show gun, no way. We have been showing referendum. Since here, who back had recruit to negotiate. They recruited Simon to be showing gun because IPOB refused to show a gun. We launched ESN and sent them in the bush as security vigilante. We refuse to show gun. Nigerian army and police, they always invade our meeting ground to kidnap us. We never shoot them down because we have no gun. If we have gun, why is it that they come to our meeting point and take us anyhow? Why is it that Nigerian army or police have never fought victim? Because we don't have gun. But our leaders in detention, people are showing you gun. Right? IPOB family members that are in detention in Biafra land, in different facilities, we have never attacked any detention facility. How come Nnamdi Kanu is in Abuja? Simon Eba and his gang started killing our people in Biafra land, destroying their property. They tell you it's the friend Nnamdi Kanu, but IPOB family members are in detention. But thousands of people Simon deceived are in detention. He never fought for their freedom. He never sent them lawyer. He never attacked any detention facility where they kept them. Our people he deceived that was enforcing Monday statute. He never published the picture of any of them. But if they kidnap any IPOB member, we'll publish their picture. We'll start shouting. We'll start campaigning. They were pursuing our people in Lagos. Immediately we campaigned for peace, for our people to return. They told Simon to give 2 weeks sit at home. From there, they tell him to give 2-3 weeks. So that our people that want to return, they will start going back. They will say there is violence in the east. Where are we going? It's better we die in Lagos. When Simon was shouting this, we come up and say, they have come to cross it. They want to tell our people in Lagos, are you going to where they are burning fire? But when Simon was doing all this, we knew because he called Biafra, called Nnamdi Kanu, some idiot thought that criminality can be honored in any part of Biafra land. It is a lie. Show me a village or community that honor criminality in the name of Biafra. Then you become a crime, a criminal. Why was Ifajuna dictated? Why was people called saboteurs? So they were not calling Biafra. They were not calling Biafra. Mad people. Do you understand? I jihanala no ebe a na-aga. Mgbe enyecha judgment na supreme ejuzi. Makwara na ọkwa anyị ma IPOB ada amakwa ama. After anyị na-ata na-ata. Kama na ụfọdụ chọrọ ka anyị ticha aka ya nyazi okwute n'olu. Amarazie na onye awa ọtaki. You know, that's why we refuse to be attacking. We refuse to nyara okwute n'olu. We refuse to be nkịta ọra nshi na-ebu nshi n'ọnụ. So they now recruited Simon Ebaramaka Abia say, we are here saying we are operating in community. Our men are moving. Our men in community. Hey, they confront Nigerian army is a lie. ESN does not fight Nigerian army unless Nigerian army are in the bush to defend Fulani terrorists. ESN have never come out to confront Nigerian army in any place in Biafra land. Rather, anything we see in the bush defending the Fulani terrorists are all bushmeat. Do you understand? Can you understand? Emakwala IPOB na agba job re. Chena ina kata na-eme utterances anyhow. Anyị na-ekwuchi okwu guide ya. Nnamdi Kanu na-ekwuchi okwu guide ya. Ọ ya mere ogbo drop ọ, ị ga were mmiri na nwụrụ anwụ. I were mmiri na nwụrụ anwụ na-agbagharị. Mgbe ị ga-ezuzucha were bịakwute Nnamdi Kanu ya jụọ gị ofu question. Gasị ya bet na ikwuru taa ya sị dị ma ya na-ekwu. Ime na bụ ebe director kpere ikpe. Do you understand? Because our people have started asking Simon, if Nnamdi Kanu come out now, do you think he's coming to talk to us? That's why he made that post. Because Nnamdi Kanu have an IPOB that he leads. If you are out of IPOB, no problem. We know that you must be under Radio Biafra, under IPOB. That is where you will be working with Nnamdi Kanu. So he now tried to draw the attention back that they are still online. He said, okay, he will come to Finland and visit me for round table. National coordinator of Finland, Ababe, Kagini, round table. Ya wuro Odogu. Odogu ne eti prince na aha ya. De madu la kwara ni. Odogu. Thank you. We are shutting down. Oh, my battery is down. I don't even know. From here, it is good evening. Chineke onyola. Chineke me onyola jake anu. Chineke mambo eji chared. Ka o chose kwa email.